Yeah. Jesus Christ, dude. What the heck is your problem?
But next time, boy, don't be telling the neighborhood about my boss taking a dump at your camper.
Well, of course, he took a crap at my camper. So, of course, I'm gonna, tell everybody about this.
Oh, you're getting it, boy.
Ah!
Oh. God dang it. You're lucky that gun's not loaded. One of these days, we're gonna kill you. You hear me? One of these days, we're gonna kill you.
Alright. You win. I promise, I will not tell everybody about Gangster Jay took a crap at my camper. Oh, God.
Sounds to me, kid, that you need to learn to stick up for yourself.
Who said that?
Over here.
Is someone there? What's going on? Did you just...
Of course I did. I am James, the splendid red engine. I can do anything. And it looks to me, kid, that you need to learn how to stick up for yourself. Hey, I might be a toy, but that don't mean I have feelings. And that hurt like crap.
God, Bob must have punched me so hard that I must be losing my sanity.
What makes you think that you're losing your sanity? I'm a talking toy.
I just found you in, the middle of the ditch.
You found Edward and Gordon at a creek. They maybe did not talk, but do you have any clue how they end up there?
Touche.
Yeah, you better not jump ahead of me.
But the point is that you're talking. I must be losing my mind.
You know what? That ain't the reason why I'm here. I'm here because to tell you that you need to pitch it in and teach those boys a lesson.
What? You must be crazy. Those are gangsters. I'm just a city boy.
And I'm a LNYR Class 28 Tender Engine. But however, I was managed to show Gordon and Henry up.
Well, what you did was different. You showed them up. You didn't beat them up.
Yeah, because I didn't have any hands.
Touche. Again.
And besides, there was another reason why I came over here. The reason why you're finding Thomas Wooden Railway merchandise is because we want you to review us.
Okay, fine. I'll review you.
Ha! Victory. Hi, I'm Montague 13, and welcome back to another Montague 13 Reviews. And today, the toy item that we're going to be reviewing today is the 2013 James the Red Engine. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get back at the backstory. James is an LNYR Class 28 Tender Engine built in 1912 and arrived on Sodor in 1925. Like I said, James arrived on Sodor in 1925. At first, James was entirely different. His wheel arch was more square, most likely he was painted black, and worst of all, he had wooded brakes. On his first day, he had to pull a train of trucks, but as those troublesome trucks had pushed him off the rails, his wooden brake blocks catched on fire. And if it wasn't worth for Thomas to rescue him, then Thomas Wooden had his own branch line. And then after James's crash accident, he was soon repainted to be red. And then finally he was soon able to do some more trains, like passenger work. James soon became so conceited for those work that he got really arrogant about them. But due since that he got so arrogant about them, he blowed steam so hard that Sir Tom Hansen's top hat got wet. And worst of all, he was pulling his coaches down in the main line, then all of a sudden, he sprung a leak. So therefore they had to replace it with bootlaces and a newspaper. So therefore James was locked away for like a few days, until finally one day, the Fat Controller decided to let him out and pull some training trucks. He did have a few issues with them. Whenever he was pulling them up the hill, the cars decided to go ahead and break away. But James never gave up, and so therefore, he finally managed to go up the hill with no trucks pulling him down. So therefore, the Fat Controller decided to make him the Northwestern Railways' number 5. But even though he proved himself to be a really useful engine, that still did not mean that Henry and Gordon did not stop teasing him. They would either make fun of James about bootlaces and wooden break blocks. Then finally, Gordon made an insult about instincts. And what happened next? He made a loop line around Nafford, and he ended up straight back at Nafford with a mistake. James was shunting in the yards at this time, and Gordon needed to be taught a lesson, so therefore, the Fat Controller asked James that could pull the express for Gordon as he shunt in the yard. James was delighted to do so. And so finally, Henry and Gordon would never ever tease James again, and they all soon became great allies. Now, I'm not saying that James is like my favorite character, but he is a great character though. He's just like Gordon, he's like an arrogant show-off. And I think that was like one of the most relatable things that a kid could have, or anybody could have. Now, I apologize for ending up inside my room, but it's how about the fact that my phone was like really freezing up. But anyways, on to the item itself. The item is mostly made of wood, except the only thing that's plastic are the wheels, the smokestack, the face, and the coal, including the magnet wrappers. Just like Edward, James seems to be that kind of character that's good at doing any other jobs, like the express, passenger trains, goods cars, slow trains, and even shunting in the yards. So just like I gave Edward and Gordon, I give James a solid 10 out of a 10. So that was my review to the 2013 James. Hit that like button if you guys did enjoy it. Hit that subscribe button to see more of my shows. In the meantime, guys, signing out. Oh, wait. I forgot to mention out something. James, is there anything you'd like to add? James? Come on, James. Say something. Come on, James. I know you talked to me like a while ago. James, you're making me sound like Bob punched me so hard that I just went crazy. Or did he?
Huh? God dang it. You're lucky that gun's not loaded.
And besides, that's not the reason why I'm here. I'm here to teach you that you need to pitch it in and teach those boys what they need to learn.
It has to be done.